Hey guys, what's going on? John Haddock here for Think About Comics, joined by...
Your boy William Bethea.
Today we're going to be going over this week's issues of Ten of Swords.
Woo!
We have Excalibur, which is part 9, and we have X-Men, which is part 10.
Yes.
So let's go right into Excalibur, part number 9. What'd you think, man?
Hey, so I'm saying I loved it because it went back to what I enjoy, and that's the original run of Excalibur. Getting back to understanding that this is about the English, the British. This is about England and being all proper, and it was beautiful because now we get into Betsy Braddock, her family, and understanding how much she's gone through to get to this level. It was hinted at, but it wasn't really brought out enough, in my opinion, that she's been dealing with a lot of stuff since taking over Captain Britain. I mean, she just got her whole body back. You know what I'm saying? The whole Quan and her situation. Look, this is deep, all right? And now understanding that she took over the role of Captain Britain, and even her brother kind of threw out, you don't even live in America. I mean, you don't even live in Britain. So what you talking about? It gets you to see that they had a lot of strife in their family before. And Saturnine brought it out. Her brother, Jamie, brought it out. Her other brother brought it out. And now you see that, it is not just a story about the swords, but it's a story about how these cats are going to grow and develop even after this title. Look. It was beautiful seeing that. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, and you've been reading Excalibur this entire time.
Yeah.
I dropped it off. I wasn't a fan of it, and I went into it with the notion of what these other X-Men books have been doing.
Gotcha.
Where it's like, it's not really pertaining to, like, Cable, not really pertaining to the main story, like Hellions. Oh, hey, look, this is going to focus on our main issue.
Yeah.
That's what I went into that knowing that.
Yeah.
But I didn't really get that. I got a lot of... If I wasn't reading Excalibur, I was lost.
Yeah.
And then that most of the book, probably 3/4 of the book, is Braddock family drama.
Oh, yeah.
And then the last bit is, back to Ten of Swords.
Yep.
He gets the sword. He puts it... Now you see Captain Britain.
Yep.
And the
Sword of
Captain
Might.
Avalon. Yeah, now he's back, and he puts his sword in place, so now he's... It's just,
So Jamie makes it now. My brother is going to be Avalon, and he is going to be the sword. He's going to bear the sword of might. But then turn around, kind of find out that they did this whole plan to get the sword.
Her amulet.
Well, not her amulet, but the sword, Saturnine's sword, the sword of light, and it was all a plan to get that. So now the sword of might and the sword of light are now both in the hands of two Braddocks. Okay, my boy, who was the original Captain Britain, now is Captain Avalon, is now going to be fighting for Krakoa as a human, having the sword, and Betsy has a sword. She's gonna have the sword of might. So it's kind of like, okay, here we are now. We got two individual cats that's got powerful swords, and they represent their nation, or they're not just representing their nation, but they're representing Krakoa for the Ten of Swords. And Saturnine, of course, she's upset at the whole situation because she brought the candlelit sword out, and they ended up getting it. So now it's, all right, well, y'all played me cool. We still gonna have this tournament, and y'all got your swords. So I mean, it's understanding that this Excalibur issue was really tied into past Excalibur issues.
Yeah, if you weren't reading it, you were done.
Yeah. So like the little bit that you got, especially how hard Saturnine went after the brother and was trying to get him to be with her because she understood their past. She understood that, hey, their father was in this game. Their family has always been in this game. She wants to resurrect the Captain Britain, the core, the Captain Britain core back, and understanding that she didn't like the fact that Betsy had made her own core using Gambit and Jubilee and all them, and bringing them into it when they ain't even English and they ain't even a part of the game for real. So, hey, there was a whole lot to do with past stuff and what has happened now. And the Jubilee death was like, what the hell?
Yeah, but she'll come back, so who cares?
But she died on that side. Or they probably just made her disappear because this was all a ploy. So she probably didn't even die.
And I didn't really care. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
Right, Excalibur.
Excalibur.
If you haven't been reading the back issues or following Excalibur, might have a tough time, but the last couple pages fill you in on Ten of Swords. X-Men 13, Part 10.
Woo!
I really enjoyed this one.
Yes.
We get to see Apocalypse kind of relive some of his past and realize what his motivations are.
Yes.
We see him get healed from his last encounter with his children and go and get his sword. Oh. And this one really sets the stage for just how badass Apocalypse is.
Yes.
And I think now when he goes over to fight, he's not going to be as... what's the word I'm looking for? More... He's going to go there to kill people. Yeah, he's not going to go there to be like, well, let's go. Well, no, that's over.
Yeah. That nostalgia, that feeling like these my children, all that.
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah. It's survival of the fittest.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, he back to Apocalypse. Yeah.
And that's really, for the most part, what this really book is. It's just an Apocalypse coming back and getting his stuff together.
Yeah, I truly enjoyed the fact that not only did they touch back on to the concept of him having a wife, what they went through, how hard it was to not only win against this demon horde that's coming from this other realm, but understanding that, when they fought the demons and they said, okay, it's deeper than this, we gonna have to split up. It's got to happen. Even though we thought we had the upper hand, once they put that crown on that crop, it's deeper than this. So understanding that the story of Apocalypse being more of a person that has gathered mutants together for centuries. I mean, he's been at this for so long. You start to realize that, this is why he was been so intense. And this is why in the X-Men lore, he ends up being in charge of everything. Because he's always been doing it. So, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed X-Men 10. And X-Men 10 goes back to that following the Ten of Swords style of, hey, look, this is what's going to happen. Yep. And I'm excited for, what is it, Stasis?
Stasis, yes.
Stasis 1. I mean, that should be pretty cool.
Yep.
Hopefully it's over. It's probably going to be an oversized, 48-page, 58-page, $5.99 special.
Yeah, they're going to get their money on that.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I mean, overall, another pretty good week of these X-Men books. I was worried when this line came out. I said it in the beginning. I was like, dude, I think this is going to be a cash grab. Yeah. It's going to be one of those collect-them-all gimmicks.
Yep.
But everyone I've gotten, I've been pretty satisfied with. Except the Hellions one we read last week was the only one I didn't like. But overall, I have no complaints. These are really good books. I would definitely check them out if you're looking for something to read. Especially with this being the X-Men's first big crossover event. And it's been pretty good. Yeah.
And I'm tell you, what really surprised me, because I followed the Avengers Empire storyline. This came right off of Empire and right into Ten of Swords.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't like no time gap. No, they went straight from, hey, we gonna rough shot in Empire on the moon to Ten of Swords. So they've been getting heat this whole time. They've been in the heat the whole time.
Yeah. But as always, guys, give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit us up in the comments section. And we love getting that feedback from you guys. But overall, great books.
Yep.
Keep reading comics and be safe.
Peace.